Dylan from the Reno Broker here with a couple of tips on how you can ensure to keep your clients happy and make sure the process is moving along within the agreed timeline without affecting the quality of your work. So if you are sticking to a strict timeline, I have a lot of clients that say, I have a daughter getting married on this date, or we have people coming to the backyard. Are you sure you can have this project done by this date? If you're going to agree to that, make sure that after you provide the quote, that you do your due diligence to speak with your crew, to take a look at the weather, take a look at materials, make sure you call your distributors and manufacturers, and make sure all your ducks are in a row. Because the worst situation to get in, which is something that happened to me at the beginning of this business, was I signed a deal for over $60,000 to do 2 bathrooms, 2 very large ensuite bathrooms. And unfortunately, after signing the deal, the client called me a few days later to ask me when we're going to be going through samples. I let her know that we're gonna be coming Friday and that we're gonna be bringing you a few different sample packages so that we can hopefully get a decision and move forward as soon as possible. Now, we brought the sample packages and she had a few other questions that I was not prepared for. For example, she didn't like any of the sample packages right away. And not touching base on colors and options and things that the client's envisioning is a big no-no. Do not skip or miss the details, and make sure you sit back and listen. Listen to what your client wants. Listen and watch the photos they're showing you, and make sure you gather enough information to be able to bring the right samples, because I have had situations where I'm going back and forth several times over 2 or 3 weeks when I could have had 4 other jobs done, or I could have had that job done 4 times over. So make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Make sure that your suppliers are ready. They've got the material, the colors, you know exactly what your client's looking for. So the sample process is way easier for you, and you get to save 80% of your time on going back and forth. Thank you, and if you would like any more tips on how you can make sure your existing clients are happy while taking on infinite amounts more business, you got to reach out, send a DM, click the link below, message me on Facebook. It would be my pleasure to help you and give you a few other tips on how you can explode your contracting business as well.